Hello everyone. This is Debbie again. I've had several changes as far as my surgery. I had my medical shots on April 23rd. On the way home, I had a voicemail from the surgeon's office, and they said that there was an emergency to call them right back. And so I did, and come to find out, the surgeon that was going to do the surgery went on a medical leave, and that another surgeon would be taking over. I was given the new surgeon's name. They wanted me to set an appointment up right away. They didn't want to reschedule the surgery. So I made an appointment for the next day, and needless to say, this was overwhelming. Coming from getting my medical shots in the back of my neck for my dystonia, and then having to see and meet a whole different doctor, but in the same office. Okay, went to go see him. Took my daughter with me. Into the set of ears. But she's also going to be helping me out. So, met him, the new doctor. The next day, he was much more informative. The way he explained things to me. Excuse my dog for barking. He's having fun outside playing. Anyways. Excuse me. Anyways, so he's going to do the ACDF is just like the other doctor was going to do, but the other doctor never explained to me what exactly he was going to do or with what, except for the donor bone. Anyways, he said that I do know this now. He did say he's going in the same incision as the two before, right side. He said he's not going to go on the left side. He wouldn't do that to me. He wouldn't make me go through all that. So I guess that would have made me go through a lot more. But he said it would be a longer incision than what I have now. So I don't know how much longer it's going to be. I also was told before I was going to have a soft collar. This surgeon says, he doesn't know if it's going to be a soft collar or a hard collar, and that once he goes inside, that if my bones are soft, I will wake up with a hard collar on. But if the bones are not soft and they seem to be fine, that I'll come out with a soft collar. So basically, I will not know what type of collar I will have until I wake up from surgery and recovery. I will wake up with the collar on already. That's when I'll know. So that's something new. Anyways, he also didn't offer any information as to what types of medications or whatever I'll be given afterward. I have no idea. I don't like not knowing how they're going to manage my pain afterward. I guess it depends on how much pain I'm in afterward. He did say that I'll have a sore throat. He didn't mention the swallowing, but I know I'll have some swallowing problems, probably as most people do. 6 weeks was not told at this time. I asked him. 3 to 6 months is what he said. for recovery on this. But I'll only need to wear my collar for 1 to 2 weeks. I guess I'll wear it 1 to 2 weeks and then see what he goes. He would see what he says from there. He also examined me and said that he believes I have an ulnar nerve compression in my right elbow. That's causing the nerve pain from my elbow, my right elbow, down to my two fingers. Anyways, on the right side. Anyways, he wanted me to do an EMG, get it done, or if I had one before, go try to get the results, or get the paperwork and bring it. Well, I couldn't do that. I couldn't get an appointment, not even with his doctor that does the EMG. I couldn't get in. So that's not going to be happening. As far as the ulnar nerve decompression in my right elbow, I do think I might even have, since he mentioned that, I may even have maybe carpal tunnel on top of that in the wrist, because it's been hurting around the right wrist as well, off and on. So this is all new. Even though I've had this type of pain, I now know what it's stemming from. So he says it's not from the neck. He says if it's happening from the elbow down to these two fingers, he says it's from decompression, or it's from compression on the nerve, the ulnar nerve in my elbow. And it goes down to these two fingers. And the only way to get that compression off that ulnar nerve is to go in and take the nerve off in that area and reset it somewhere else, which is a pretty good size surgery too. So that will be done later, because I couldn't get an EMG done, and I don't know where the paperwork is for the prior one I had done years ago. So the only thing I'll be having done right now will be the ACDF at C67 on May 7th. I check in at 11 a.m. My surgery is at 1 p.m. They'll be keeping me overnight, and I won't know what type of color I'll have on, whether it'll be soft or hard color. I'll only know that when I wake up from surgery. Then I'll know. Let's see. I'm still getting ready, myself prepared. It's a lot to get prepared for this. I don't remember getting this prepared before my other two surgeries 12 and 11 years ago. But this time it seems to be a lot more. For what reason, I don't know. But I'm doing a lot more to get prepared for this one. Anyways, I have the recliner. I have my Yeti cup with the bendy straws. Bendy straws. I have the chapstick. I have lozenges. I have Cipicol, and I have regular hot lozenges. I'm going to get some Chloraseptic spray, so that way I could just shoot it in the back of my throat. I think that might be a little bit easier for first. I have my electric toothbrush. I have my new pajamas and stuff to wear the night before and on the way to the hospital and back home. I will have to wash all my bedding and my clothing that I wear there and back. I have my slippers. I have to find the socks and make sure they're clean. I have to get my pre-op done this coming Tuesday, April 30th at 12 noon. I guess I'll find out more when I go do that. Then from this Tuesday after pre-op, and I'm supposing pre-admission as well, I think Then a week from there, I will have to go get my groceries, the things that I'll be able to eat, which is including protein drinks or smoothies, the fruits that go in there, the ice that I'll be drinking, ice water, the ice for the smoothies to make it cold, all the fruits, applesauce, puddings, little cups of ice cream, and what have you. Just the things I need from the grocery store. I also need the chloroseptic spray, and I forgot to get deodorant, which I'm really surprised because that's something I'm big on. And I'm going to also look for a grabber because I've been hearing that grabbers are great for when you drop things. It helps you to pick it up, and as long as it's not heavy, it helps you pick it up and bring it back to you instead of everything you drop asking for somebody to help, which is, I don't want to have to lean completely on every 5 seconds on whoever's going to be helping me, which is family. I like to try to be a little bit independent, but I will be having to lean on them quite a bit. Food preparation, even the small things that I'll get to eat, depending on how my throat is. He said I'll have a sore throat. He didn't mention the swallowing, but I already know about that. I'll be the same as anybody else having, or most of you, having trouble with swallowing. I do that a lot now, so I could imagine after the surgery. So the phlegm and stuff is something that I already do every morning when I wake up. I have phlegm I have to get rid of. It's might be from the fact that I had CHF back in 1996. So I don't know what that is, but I get rid of the phlegm, and once I do that, I'm fine. But I'm constantly straightening my throat. I do have off and on ear ringing. That's more off than on. I do get headaches off and on. Here and there, it's just off and on, the headaches. Pain, as I said before, I use icy hot patches on. I put one on my shoulder blade, and that helps around that area. I have the roll-on icy hot that I put behind my neck and on my shoulders because that hurts there as well. Going down my arm. And I have regular 8-hour Tylenol that helps with muscle pain. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. I have Tramadol. I have Tylenol and codeine number 3 as needed. And I also have Norco, but that's really, I would have to really be bad to take that, which I have been, here and there. And the more the time goes on, the pain is getting worse and worse. And so I have that. And at nighttime, I'm having a harder time getting comfortable and going to sleep. So I have Flexeril for that. It helps somewhat, as far as my muscles relaxing and going to sleep at night. It's getting harder and harder to get comfortable, even now, and I'm pre-surgery. So anyways, I wish you luck in your surgeries if you're getting ready to have it, or you've already had it and I wish you luck with your recovery. You can do it. Stay positive. The ones that are getting ready for it again, or for the first time, don't back out. Do it. You'll be glad you had it done. Once it's done and you're on your road to recovery, you can get your life back. And if you have any questions or you're not sure if you're recovering right, call your doctor and find out, and they'll tell you what to do. Don't be afraid to speak up when you're in pain as well, because they're backing off a lot on helping you with any types of pain medication. They will give you some, but you have to be adamant and let them know how bad your pain is and what's going on with you. Like as my new surgeon told me, my new neurosurgeon told me, either way, he wants me weaned off or whatever by my 6th week. He wants me completely off any pain medication by then, even though he said it'll be 3 to 6 months recovery. That's just to get the fusion started and going or whatever. So I'm assuming that's the start when I'll start seeing some differences. But it's almost here, and I've been a nervous wreck as like pretty much anybody else. And it's getting more and more real. And this coming Tuesday, the 30th of April, when I have my pre-op, when I go in there and get all that done, it's really going to be feeling real. But I have a few more things to get. I have to get my foods and stuff like that, my protein and all that, vitamin D, calcium. Those are 3 things. Protein, vitamin D, and calcium is huge in your recovery for the bone fusion, and comfort and rest and walking. So anyways, I wish you luck. Good luck on your surgery and your recovery. And I will do probably one more when I'm done with everything and I'm getting ready to go into surgery. The nerves will be all over the place, but I want this done and I'm tired of being in pain. I just want to get on the road to recovery, as I'm sure everybody else does too. So anyways, good luck. Have a great day. And today is April 26th. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.